What is up, Warwick enjoyers? I'm Weekside Warwick. Gonna be making some Warwick content on this channel for Wildrift specifically, because that's just what I play. But in this video, I am gonna be showcasing my tank Warwick build that I cooked up, where you build Sunfire first into Titanic, and then full tank after. Runes are gonna be Grasp, Second Wind, Overgrowth, the shield that procs when you're low. Though this game I went the one that heals you and allies. I was just messing around with it. And the last rune is Overgrowth. It's with Gathering Storm. With Gathering Storm and Overgrowth, you just scale really nicely into the late game if it ever gets to that point. But yeah, we're up against a fucking range from Tristan. I thought she was gonna flash into me, so I buried. But she's really bad. Like when you're up against a bad ranged top laner, like it's easy as fuck. Honestly, like you can kind of just ignore her once you got a few items, but you can't fall behind. If you give up a kill, like honestly, it's gonna be rough. You're gonna need your jungler to bail you out. But yeah, she's poking me down here and not freezing the wave, so I can just farm under turret here, which is pretty nice. And then we have a little tussle in the jungle here that I'm gonna be late for because I was getting the minions. But I join in now. Olaf, for whatever reason, doesn't keep chasing, only Tristana. He thought she had it. And then I EQ her away from him, and I end up getting first blood, which was huge for me. That was pretty big. Fiddle barely survives, but lets me get plated steel caps, which is a must against ranged AD. Top. It's just, you gotta go with that, honestly. And that's usually where I end up going anyways. I just look at the enemy team and whatever they have the most of. That's the defensive boot I get. Unless I'm up against like an AP top laner. But yeah, then you go into Sunfire. Now Sunfire, you must be thinking, Sunfire? Well, that's kind of whack, right? You know, Warwick doesn't have any HP scaling in his kit. Also, shout out to this. Like, me and this fiddle were insane. I jigged that axe. Here I overstay and greed for some plates, and spoilers, end up dying for it, but I want to explain the Sunfire. So, Sunfire is good for the wave clear, has the HP to make you tanky, and because I end up going E max instead of Q max first with this build. You can put 1 extra point into Q, like, you know, have 2 points in it if you really want to, with extra healing. But no more than that, personally. Just because of the mana cost. Like, you can't stay in lane after a while if you just spam Q, so you gotta be more aware of that. Here I ult her, so she doesn't auto the turret anymore. I just get the minions. But it's just nice, especially in team fights. It helps you get a lot of damage, even if you're being CC'd to the people around you, especially with that range buff it got. It's really nice. And then you go into Titanic, into full tank. Titanic obviously gives you AD for all the extra health you got. So with Grasp and Overgrowth, you know, over time you're scaling, and Gathering Storm on top of that. Like it's just really nice. And yeah, and with Titanic, your wave clear becomes really nice, honestly. Which is one of the things that Warwick struggles with. His shit wave clear. But it's a pretty big change from a regular Warwick build. So if you want to try it, like you're gonna have to. It's a different playstyle. Like you don't do as much damage per se, in the traditional sense. Like you'll see the stats after this game. But yeah, this Tristana can't really do shit to me now. It's plated steel caps. I've been chilling. They end up getting Mimic, but our team ends up getting the Ice Drake, which is like the only good Drake. The rest of them are fucking trash. The Mimic and the turret aren't as good as fucking Herald. I miss Herald. But yeah, let's see here. I think like I can just kind of ignore her and farm up, but here I decide to go for the all-in, get the fear off. I waste a barrier there, but ult her here and flash Q to secure it. I messed up the Q after the ult, so I had to flash, but you know. Oh, and yeah, I go barrier. I've played a lot with you know, with the other stuff like Ignite, and I think just barrier, it just works because of your return fights. Now this bot fight is super close. Oh my god. Yeah, the Seraphine ult miss. Shout out to my girl. That's my girl. It would have been pretty good if she hit that, but Xayah still ends up dying. I go in here, try and help, but honestly the play's over, so I just back off. But Fiddle, he's like, I want in, and he yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, the play was done, bro. So I just go back to my lane, Tristana. So I just fucking railing at my thing, my turret. But yeah, she just gets away with the jump and the ult. And yeah, I got Sunfire online now, and you can see it's already putting in work against minions.
First turret destroyed.
Yeah, here I'm just. Oh, okay. Here I did pretty cool plan. In a little bit, you'll see. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. So what I do is I pretend I'm gonna. Oh wait, not yet. Hold on. I'll play the shit out of this fucking game. So I pretend back. First I clear this wave, and then and I pretend I'm gonna back. Where is it here? Yeah, it's here. So I pretend I'm gonna back. She sees me. She walks out of vision, and I walk into the bush. And she thinks I'm gone. And then me and this Fiddle just fucking gang bang the fuck out of here. Oh, bro. That was a funny play. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. We only have one death, and you know, we've shit on this Tristana. There is a variant to this build I want to mention, where instead of Titanic, you go Sundered Sky, and that's because Sundered Sky is kind of bugged right now. Where I don't know if it still is, but if it still is, the heal it has procs twice. And you can proc it with Q, which just gives you a like crazy burst heal. It's super fucking good. Yeah, and then you can just go into like more traditional bruiser, or straight up into Titanic and then 2 tank items, you know. But yeah, mess around with that one if you want. If you feel like you just want to be more damage, like if you already have a tank on your team and you want to still be tanky but have more damage, you know, you can go for Sundered Sky second after Sunfire Ages. But yeah, here our team starts to get into a fight and I'm not there. which is unfortunate, but it ends up working out because I get off a pretty good flank from this. Let's get Olaf separated here. I just jump onto the Zaya, wait for her ult, so I can pin her down. Oh, they just got shit on, honestly, as you can see. And I just back off and barely survive. But we end up getting Baron off this. Actually, no. Baron's not even about to be out. We end up getting dragged. But my team's being a little sussy over there. That's for sure. I'm trying to think what else I want to mention about this build. Instead of overgrowth, you can do the tenacity one that gives you armor and MR. If the enemy team really has a lot of CC, here you just shit him all off because he has a lot, so I'm gonna double drag. But yeah, you can go. I forgot what it's called, but you can go that rune instead as well if you want. Obviously, it sucks not having overgrowth, but it helps a lot early on. And since you're building health, like the extra armor and MR is really nice. So, and that's one of the things you can try. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. This game I went with the anti-heal armor item. I forget the name right now. I went with that third just because like four out of 5 other people are healing. And the 2 ADCs because of the Vamp boots and Bloodthirster. Janet because she heals. Olaf heals. It's just nice. And here we're just trying to get into position for this Baron. Trying to catch people out, see what happens. And you're gonna see the tank right now, because you want people to waste their abilities on you and stuff, so your team can clap their cheeks, which is what ends up happening here. And you'll see Teemo's trying to look for something as well. So I just pushed this wave in, and then I get caught out by a tank with fucking E hardcore. As you can see, they all jump on me, waste everything. Olaf just gets shit on. I stay alive with the help of Seraphine. Shout out to my girl. And my team cleans it up. And I just freaking I recall to be in, and you end up getting this Baron. And that ends up pretty much being the game. Here I'm just showing off the stats, the items everybody has. That Teemo, rid of his troll build, very horrible build. That guy was trolling hardcore. Look at that shit. Yeah, I forgot what that fucking magic guy was called, but like, bruh. You're fucking trolling. Oh my god. I guess he went that because he was going into action, but like, bruh, you're just better off just building damage. But yeah, here just pushing this top wave in. Oh, and here I 1v1 the Olaf. Just the limit tests. Because usually you lose against Olaf because you can't ult. But here, I'm in, and then he just ends up backing off, which works out for me because then I can just ult him after his ult runs out. So boom, he pussied out. Like, it was a pretty close 1v1. And then here I chill, see where everybody's at. See if I can still push this wave and take this tower. And they're all on the other side of the map. So I'm chilling, take this tower. And head to mid to pretty much just finish the game here. Showing off the tank build. Yo, I actually want to mention one thing on team preview. I thought we were gonna lose just based off team comps, because like I'm already hard countered with Olaf. Just our team didn't look as good, but we just shit on them here. So it's funny. Olaf tries to fucking all-in me here. I still end up living. Tanking a lot with E. Getting healed by Seraphine. And myself, so... And yeah, that's the game. Definitely try out this build, you know. If you wanna try something weird, and I've been getting a lot of wins with it. Like last season, at the end of last season, I started spamming this and climbing, and I'm using it this early season too. But yeah, I encourage you to try it out in PvP or something. Ban Nasus, he's fucking cringe, and yeah, I'll show you the in-game stats here. But I guess I want to say a bit more about this channel, or about myself. I'm a Warwick one trick. I think he's fucking awesome. He's just so cool. He's like gameplay wise, like gameplay feel wise, he's perfect. I love playing as him. I love the baiting. I wish he had his PC passive, but you know, maybe one day. You know, he's pretty trash right now. But I love playing him either way, and you know, I'm gonna just be posting Warwick vids on this channel. So yeah, peace.